But my point I was making to him though, right? Because I wasn't here last week though. But the point I was making to you, I agree. But we don't see the results. Like I said, they can come over here to Germany right now, and then they can get married like that. The bitch be submissive, all that little goofy shit they like. Why don't they come here? They can go to Poland. They can go to France. They can go to Switzerland. And no, wait, and this is places where it's just not white women and no, these are you got black women. They don't come here. Why don't they come here for these passport bros?
And the majority of these countries,
they can't. They can't afford it.
No. Let's be clear.
All right. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. At the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. Now, the reason why I stopped it right there is because, for one, y'all, if y'all been watching me long enough, y'all know when it comes to YouTube crushes, Island Girl Q is like in my top 3, easy. All right, but I gotta call her out on this. So Q, if you watching, don't get in your feelings. But we can afford to go to Germany. As a matter of fact, the guys that watch me, they want me to do, we're considering doing a group meet, like a meetup group in Germany. Now, it is more expensive than some of these other countries that you go to. So if you would have said that, okay, that I can agree with. But to sit over here and say that we can't afford it, that comes off like you trying to take a shot at passport bros, like you're trying to take a dig at us. And I'm not gonna let that slide. I'm not gonna let that ride. Let's keep it a buck. That's what that was. It's not that we can't afford to go there. It's a little bit more expensive, yes, but it's no shame in men going to places where the dollar stretches a little bit more. And I actually did just recently do a reaction to a woman. Shout out to Soraya. Her channel is S to the B. She's married to a passport bro, and she's Turkish, living in Germany. And he lives in Germany part-time with her. Only reason why he comes back to America is because he still has businesses and other situations going on back in America. So I guess that can kind of answer her and Logic's question. Like, there's passport bros in Germany. A lot of ex-military, they're in Germany. Guys been pushing me to go to Germany for a long time. I'm considering going to Germany next year, actually. So is it more expensive? Yes, but to sit over here and say they can't afford it, nah, that's not true. Let's keep it moving.
No. Let's be clear. In the majority of these countries, and this is the part that Logic is not adding into the conversation. Mm-hmm. If you are a woman that is a single mother, you are considered spoiled goods. They in other countries, let's be for real, Logic. In the majority of these countries, you are not considered worthy as a wife culturally. If you, you see how he did that. See, we don't want to add that part into the conversation. Women that's over in certain countries, you go over to fucking Russia, you go over to any of these other countries. Yeah. If you are a single mother, they literally label you. You like a woman with a scarlet letter on your vest.
Listen to this.
No. Am I right? Am I right, Logic?
Are most women baby mothers?
No, you're right. But this is what our point. We're talking about. I'm with you. If you're a baby mama over here, for the most part, you're gonna be a scarlet letter. You got that. You can't deny that. They do not play that little. That you got baby mamas, but you know what I'm saying. They know as soon as they can become a baby mama, they automatically become a hoe, and they just for the streets. I got that. But my point is this. If you know that's over here and you are passport bros with the mentality to get married and settle down and all that goofy shit they say, why are you afraid of Europe?
No, Logic. Why do we have a separate standard here? But we call them goofy when they go overseas to get what it is that, because we always say, get what you qualify for. Right? Go where you celebrated, not where you tolerated. Yeah. And y'all saying that, we don't want these niggas if they don't make 6 figures, if they not doing this, if they don't got themselves together and all of this shit, right? Okay, so you don't, hold on, wait. Y'all don't want them, right? largely the majority of women, when you ask them what they want, you don't want them. You don't want a regular guy. You don't want the fucking Amazon worker. You don't. Now y'all showing up for UPS workers. Now y'all got these. You know the niggas got these new contracts, right? Okay, cool. He got them good benefits. He making 170 bands a year. All right, cool. But outside of that, the regular dude that make $50,000-$60,000 a year, right? And he come home and he chill, and you know he gonna be home every day and he play video games. You don't want him. Every time I see y'all motherfuckers getting on the Kendrick cam, y'all don't want them people. So now that we know that you don't want them, then why are y'all complaining and saying that they lame if they go over to where they celebrated?
Okay, so can you answer my question though? Can you answer my question? If this is the land of milk and honey, this is the gold rush over here, why does the passport bros do not have this on their list? If they looking for marriage,
I don't see nobody in the world got American women on their list.
I ain't say American. I say here, Europe.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were still in Germany. My bad. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
Because maybe they're not looking for marriage. Maybe they're looking for that $5 pussy that they get. With $25, they can get a new bitch every night. That's what they want.
All I'm saying is stop shaming.
All right. So one of my subscribers sent me this video to react to, and I'm starting to see why you wanted me to react to this. Logic, brother. I usually agree with you probably 99% of the time, but brother, you making the same damn mistake Mr. Let Go made when it came to this topic. Y'all need to quit putting these whoremongers and these sex packs and trying to bundle them up with passport bros. Okay? First of all. Second of all, passport bros go to Germany. Germany ain't in the top 5, but guys go to Germany. But if you really want to keep it all the way a buck, the reason why Europe ain't really at the top of the list is because they have a westernized way of thinking, just like the women here in the United States. Well, I can't say here because I'm currently in Colombia right now, and I haven't paid a dime for any box. It's cheap. It's cheap. Well, I'll take that back. It's actually a little bit more expensive down here nowadays, but I haven't paid for any box down here. And I find it real funny because shout out to Steph is Cold, bro, because I learned a lot from him as well, even though he's younger than me. That brother been to Colombia before. Y'all literally got somebody on the panel who's been to one of the countries that y'all trying to shit on. And I mean, if y'all want to know what's going on firsthand, all y'all had to do was ask Steph is Cold. Y'all had him on the damn panel. He's friends with FitX Fearless. FitX Fearless lives in Colombia. Y'all got the source right on the panel, but y'all over here just, all right, see? All right, let's keep it.
Stop shaming dudes. You know what I'm saying? Especially if y'all don't want them, then let them go and be free.
Honestly, I think that passport bros can do what they want. I just like if a black man wanted to date a white woman, do that. Go ahead and date. It's just down in the other race. Like, I hate when I hear, go ahead, date Becky if you want, but don't be like stereotypically all black women are this, right? Yep. Let's just be honest. If you know the statistics on men that have passports, it's not a lot. Okay. Especially if you define it by black men, it's not even a lot. So this is not even a majority of men that have passports. So it's just very little. Okay. And you want to go to Colombia, get your dick sucked, go ahead. Just don't be like, oh, all these black women here in America are this, and that, and da. You're still buying.
Okay. Let me just ask the women on the panel.
And you know what? This is one of the biggest complaints that I hear from women, especially black women. And my question to y'all is, and if Q watching, she can answer this as well. What is it in specific that bother y'all so much that men say about black women? Like, I can understand if y'all hear men like literally just insulting y'all. Like if they're insulting y'all, that's one thing. But if they're saying something along the lines of, well, there's more there's statistically obese, a lot of obese or overweight black women, or they tend to carry masculine traits because of X, Y, and Z, or they don't really wear their natural hair like that, and they wear these long fingernails, even though we keep telling them we don't like it. So if black men are saying things like that, how is that shitting on black women? That's my thing. I think there's a thin line between critiquing and bashing, and I think black women tend to blur the lines to the point where they kind of have this attitude like black men just can't say shit at all. Meanwhile, y'all been telling the world what y'all don't like about black men for decades now. But it wasn't until black men started growing a backbone and said something, now all of a sudden black men are bashing y'all. So if it's insults, okay, I can respect that take. But if guys are just critiquing, comparing and contrasting, I don't see anything wrong with that, and I don't see it as bashing or talking down on black women. And honestly, this is a Western culture issue. This ain't just a black culture issue. Because y'all keep thinking passport bros is just black people. It's just black men. It's not. It's really not. There's men in Europe that are doing the exact same thing. So I don't know what to tell you. Let's keep it moving.
Let me just ask the women on the panel this. How did y'all standards get so high? That's all I'm asking. The only thing I'm just curious about is how did y'all standards get so high? Like
they wasn't always high. Mine wasn't.
Want me to tell you how, Anton?
They need to be high.
How?
Huh? I call them femcells. So what happens is, this is what happens, right? This is why the dating market is fucked. Okay, what happens is she's going to meet a guy that's a 10 in all categories, and long story short, he's not going to take her serious. He's going to do all the great things for her, right? All the premium things for her, but he's not going to take her serious. So now what happens is she's going to create this ideological about herself that she deserves that kind of treatment from all other guys, even though this guy didn't cuff you or take you serious. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what happens. They get a little taste of the 6'6".
Well, he asked
they get a little taste of the 6'6", and it's like, I can't go back to 6 foot. I got to stay at 6'6".
Well, he asked
what I'm saying. So that's what happened. And I call these kind of girls femcells.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, first of all, I found it very interesting how Q laughed at what Stephens Cole said. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. This is just my interpretation. She knows some truth to that. That's why she laughed like that. Second of all, what Stephen Cole said is true. He was just using that as an example, but basically what he is trying to describe to the panel is being alpha widow. That's the term that's typically used. Alpha widow is when these women meet a guy of a certain caliber, and once they get a taste of that, they can't come back down from that. So it's a combination of being alpha widowed along with that hypergamy, and anything less than that, they feel like they settle it. That's basically what he's describing. Let's keep it
1, 2, 3, 4.
Femcells.
Go ahead, Coco. Help us to understand, Coco. Tell us.
Women on the panel.
Tell us how y'all standards got so high.
Sorry, you can't really be speaking for women because
that's what I said. He asked women and a man. He spoke up.
Listen, all you got to do is answer.
Well, I was just, I already answered, but he was talking.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Fill me back in. I'm sorry.
Okay.
How did y'all?
My bad, Coco.
How did y'all standards get so high?
So well, he can answer, I guess, for the entire women on the panel.
So y'all gonna complain, but
so I see y'all got B Taylor to replace Kayla, huh? Because she's definitely giving off the same energy. And pay attention to what she said when she said, "Oh, I guess he can speak for all of us." Because I want y'all to remember that she said that. She said, "I guess he know women so well he can speak for all women." Because pay attention to what she says later on in this clip, because she contradicts herself minutes later. Just wait on it. I'm gonna point it out.
So y'all gonna complain, but then y'all not gonna
I'm not snapping. I'm just saying, like, dang, like, let us,
Okay, go ahead. Give us the game.
My standards haven't always been high. Like, I worked my way up to, what I'm saying? Like, I just kind of learned along the way what I feel like I deserve. Like, some people, I don't know, maybe it's the way I was raised, but now I know. Like, so yeah, right now you got to My standards are high.
So let's explore that for a minute. So you said you worked your way up to higher standards.
I done dated dudes who had absolutely nothing to offer me. You know what I'm saying? And or to offer themselves. So just offer just straight dumb bullshit. But now it's like you can't get me to do that.
Why? But why? Like, how did you then get to what made you get this mindset that you at the higher end of requirements for what a guy should offer you?
Wait, say it again. I'm sorry.
Like, how did you glow up to the greater guy? Like, how did that work? Like, what made you say one day, you know what, I deserve better than that?
Because I guess you had to be there. It was straight. It was
okay.
straight. It was
so
crazy.
Let me ask you differently then.
Okay.
You said you dated guys that couldn't offer you shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to answer this next question. Did y'all have sex?
Yeah.
Okay, so cool. Now, if the dude that didn't have shit hit, why should the dude got every fucking thing take the same thing that the guy that didn't have shit already got?
That's because she raised her standards and she has every right to raise her standards.
Out of here.
Let me just.
No. What y'all not gonna do is that she lowered her standards for one.
I said, first of all, hold on, B. Taylor.
No,
I am creating a safe space. The first thing that I said to her is she don't have to answer nothing that she don't want to answer. She a grown woman, just the same way that you stopped Steph from being able to overtalk. I'm gonna need you to stop talking I'm gonna need you to stop so she can speak for herself. She is a grown woman.
Okay, she is a grown woman, and she said she didn't have nothing to say about it. So I'm jumping in and saying
that's not what she said. That's not what she said. No. What I'm asking is, if the guy that didn't have shit qualified to get everything from you, why should the guy that got everything already then settle for the same thing that the guy that didn't have shit got?
B. Taylor, you gotta admit he got a point. Like, you capping like a motherfucker right now. He got a point.
No, he do not. And then she said she don't know. So I jumped in and said,
I feel like he do got a point. I feel like he do. I feel like there's no way in hell.
Thank you, Coco. No. I'm sorry. Thank you, Coco. Can you please elaborate?
B. Taylor just a terrorist.
Now that we've established that B. Taylor can speak after you, Coco, can you please elaborate, please?
I was just saying, like, you do have a point. I feel like there's no way I should have been dealing with that when, you know what I'm saying? And then now I want this, but shit, that's what I want and that's what I'm getting. So, I mean, that's on them. Like, that's how, I mean, they're coming for me. I'm not coming for them. But you do have a point. Like, you do. Well, I shouldn't have been.
I appreciate you, Coco, for having a great conversation with me. B. Taylor, would you like to add?
Yep. No, I said what I needed to say.
What did you say? We didn't.
Yeah, y'all really did do y'all best job of replacing Kayla with B. Taylor. I got to give y'all that. But it's very interesting how the moment that woman was fumbling on her words because Anton made a valid point, you felt the need to jump in and cape for her. Nah, let her speak for herself. Because just because you're triggered by what they said doesn't mean she was. And it seemed like she wasn't. She actually agreed with the point that they made because it is a valid point. I'm like, why do you think Kevin Samuels was telling y'all women to have these kind of standards from the beginning? Because I wouldn't be shocked if this woman is in her 30s, just like some of the other women on the panel, and you probably went through the same motions that a lot of women go through, where y'all use y'all best years to run up y'all body count with these guys that y'all know ain't marriage material. Then when y'all get older and y'all tired of that up and down roller coaster, now y'all want something more stable. Now y'all want the guy that y'all should have been looking for in y'all prime years, because those kind of men typically want a woman that's in her prime. And Kevin Samuels got shitted on for trying to explain this to women. But this is the pattern that you keep seeing with women. Let's keep it moving.
What did you say? We didn't hear you.
Oh.
Hey, what if Coco get baptized and wash her sins away? We forgive her?
I think that it's always going to be a simp.
That's all that matters.
I think it's always going to be a simp. It's always going to be a dude. Listen, if you can get them, bag them. If you can, I don't have nothing to say negative about a woman that wind up getting what it is that she wants. If your preferences is here, then you get what it is that you want. God bless you. I'm never gonna shame you as a result of it. I just want to have.
You know what that point was? That point was to see. This is where the women, not you, Coco, but B Taylor, where y'all like you're a loose cannon. That point he made absolute sense. No, you gave a nigga who was nothing everything, but now at some point in time you want to raise your standards here and say, well, he got to be this and he got to be that. You got the right to do that, but also he got the right to say fuck you.
Okay, and fuck him and move the fuck on.
Oh man,
the point is that y'all call men that go for it simp. Y'all try to shame the men, but then say, oh, you get what you feel like you deserve.
Who said he a simp? Who said he was a simp?
If a woman's not asking what the fuck you was doing in the past, fucking grown women, then who cares? Like, who cares?
Taylor, if you can get you a guy, that's gonna meet every single preference that you have, God bless him. I don't have no problem.
He ain't no simp.
Okay, cool. Listen, if you can get you a simp, that's gonna meet every expectation.
Gonna get treated right every night. Period. So call him a simp all you want, so he gonna be treated as a king in my motherfucking home with him. So
well, if he ain't a simp, why the fuck he living with you?
I said in our home together.
No, you said in my home.
Well, I'm correcting it, in our home together.
But do you see how you've already programmed yourself to speak the truth, and then I have to correct you in order to get
No, because I am living in my own home, so I'm speaking from right now. But when I'm in a home with my king, my man, he's going to be treated as such.
Well, if you talking like that with that kind of mouth is considered treating your man like a king, I think most men are going to pass. I'm just saying, man. Like, seriously? Okay. All right, look, I'm going to just go ahead and leave the link to this because this video is really long. It's like almost 20 minutes long. And it's made this reaction about 20 minutes long. And I typically don't make reactions this long, but I really wanted to cover this. Subscriber that sent to me, so shout out to Joshua. He wanted me to cover this. Appreciate you guys. Much love. And like I said, I'll leave the link in the full video, link in the description, so that way you guys can see it from beginning to end. All right. Let me know what y'all thought about this. All right. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description, as well as my latest mixtape, Colombian Soul Volume 2. And if you want to purchase any of the merch, spreadshot.com link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.